Hi, I'm Ali, and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master Natural Beauty Over 40. So, in today's video, I thought I would share with you how to smooth out those smile lines and nasolabial folds by gentle facial massage. Now, first things first, you want to start off with clean skin, and I am using, as always, a little bit of facial oil just so you're not compromising the skin. So, I have here a rosehip oil. If you have a favourite face cream or even a serum, if you're doing your face in the morning, you can also use another kind of product. So just placing onto the fingers and then just gently placing from the jawline all along those potential smile lines, nasolabial folds to the nose area here. Then just placing the facial oil front and behind the ears and just down the side of the neck. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a little bit of gentle facial tapping and then some massage and then lymphatic drainage. So with the facial tapping, we're going to start from the jawline and just gently tap in an upwards motion along by the mouth towards the nose. Now what we're doing here, we're really helping with blood flow and circulation to the area. Really tapping along. And then once we've done that, we're going just to take two fingers here, starting from the jawline, working our way in an upwards motion, nice and light towards the nostrils. Now, obviously, if you're over 40s and beyond, you tend to lose collagen and elastin within the skin. So we're really helping promote that by doing these facial massage exercises and also by doing some tapping. So just gently gliding along. Now you want to glide along, you don't want to be pulling and dragging the opposite way. And as obviously you may end up with a big line. And if you're dragging and pulling this way, for instance, you're going to make that line a lot bigger. So you want to be very gentle and let's just go the opposite way first. And one last time. And then thumbs placed under the chin, fingers into like a hook shape. We're now, with our fingers, we're now lifting upwards towards the nostrils and gliding under the cheekbone towards the ears here. A nice light, again, delicate massage. You don't want to be dragging or pulling at all. And if you do have particularly sagging skin, you can always do this one at a time by placing a hand onto your chin and then just gently gliding so the skin isn't being pulled. Let's demonstrate on this side. And then on the other side, again, you can place your hand, if you like, onto your chin, thumb under the chin, finger into hook, and just gliding upwards and under the cheekbone. And one last time. Then with the fingers just lifting up and across. So now we're going to take our fingers into a V shape, placing our hand again as an anchor and just gently gliding under the jawline and above, and then just slowly working our way in an upwards motion. Again, nice and light. You can do these massages once or twice a day. As I said, if you're using a day cream and a night cream, you can, apply that to your skin whilst doing these. Because whatever you do apply to your skin when you're doing these light facial massages, is the product is going to penetrate in even better and deeper. Almost double bubbling in a way. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take our knuckles again towards the jawline and just very gently lift up and come across. And we'll just do this a few times. And just massage by the ears here. And then we're going to do a little bit of fascia work. So we're taking our fingers almost into a V shape. Again, we're starting from the jawline, and then we're going to work our way in upwards motion in lots of different directions. Again, this is nice and gentle. You don't want to be dragging or pulling at the skin. Heading towards the nostril, and then on the other side. Now, sometimes you can get sort of those nasal labial folds and also those smile lines, how you sleep and actually hold your face during the daytime. So you want to always have a nice rested face, tongue to the roof of the mouth as mewing. And also when you're sleeping, it's very easy to scrunch, and then you end up with a permanent line, particularly if you're in the same position every night. So just be mindful to change areas, or maybe even slightly sleep on the back to begin with, or even get an amazing pillow, which I do have in my description, the Sleep and Glow, which will actually hold and cradle your face in place so you're not scrunching. Now, I'm not sponsored, but I thought I'd just put that in because it really is an amazing pillow and I've found a huge difference with it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take our fingers here and we're just starting again from the jawline, coming up. And then when we get to the nostrils here, we have some real tight, tender spots. And this is where those potential nasal labial folds and smile lines start. So you want to give that a nice, gentle massage one way in a round circular motion. Really releasing tight tension here. And this is also a great acupressure point. And then just circle the other way. You can, if you like, as well, take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to really help with oxygen to the head and the neck area when you're doing these facial massages as well. And one last time. And then placing the fingers by the side of the nostrils and again gliding under that cheekbone. And one last time and up. And then taking the flat of the hand, because we have more surface area, from the cheekbone, again just coming up nice and gently and gliding along now, feather-light touch. And what we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph, which is very close to the surface of the skin. So only a very light touch is needed. This will also help with glowing skin on the lower part of the face here. And we're just moving an outwards motion towards those ears. Now, I have started a community group. If you'd like to join me there, that would be great. And also comment down below and tell me if there's any other skincare concerns you have. I've been a facialist for the last 7 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your journey. And then what we're going to do now is some lymphatic drainage release. So we've moved all the lymph along the area here from the nasal labial folds. And then we're going to take our fingers into a V shape, place some fingers in front and behind the ear, and just very gently glide down. And then just down the big SCA muscle down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, fingers in a V shape, just gently gliding down either side. And then just glide down that big SCA muscle down to the collarbone. Always want to swallow when I'm doing this. And then from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, we have some indentations. And it's really important to just give a final release. So if you just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste we've moved within the lower part of the face to really help with those smile lines and nasal labial folds into the body, ready for elimination. Now, I'll place another video here, and if you'd like to join me there, that'd be great. And please consider subscribing and a thumbs up and sharing the video if you know it's going to be useful for somebody else. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.